semi causing a lot of issues on 24 this morning near Old Hickory Boulevard. You can see just a massive response here. Been here for about an hour now. Traffic is down to one lane. Again, 24 west at Old Hickory Boulevard. It's taking some time to clear. It looks like we do have a wrecker there on scene, but that's really my only issue I'm watching this morning. We've got about 4 or 5 miles of backup there because of this. Those drive times, unfortunately, have picked up. This is typically a time where we still see a lot of slow traffic on the roads before all that congestion builds up. But just coming in from Smyrna, if you take the Interstate 24, 63 minutes. Don't want to do that. So if you're grabbing those keys, getting out right now, under half an hour if you're taking Murfreesboro Pike. Same goes to you if you were coming in from Murfreesboro this morning. You don't want to get stuck in that 73 minutes, although hopefully it clears in the next hour. That's what we would love to see to help with all that 6 o'clock congestion. I'll, of course, keep you updated when they do get that off the road. The traffic report is brought to you by A1 Garage Door Service. Nikki D. Some fog out there, but for the most part, it is not anything like what we saw yesterday. Here's a look from my big picture map. You can see mostly to the west this morning, although even coming out of my neighborhood this morning, I still saw some fog just trying to get out. Of course, that's when you've just got to make sure that even though, regardless of where you're going, it might be changing even more frequently this morning, that visibility, just make sure that those high beams are off. You're paying attention to that because, again, just can create really difficult conditions for drivers to see. Here's a look out west, though, closer to the Dixon area on 40 westbound lanes, having no issues, neither east this morning. A nice, pretty clear start there. And here is are going to have this wrapped up here in the next few minutes, although it has caused quite a bit of backup coming in from the southeast side of town. If you are coming in from Rutherford County, Murfreesboro Pike, if you're heading out the door right now, still going to be your best bet until all this traffic clears up, because my goodness, it created quite a big backup there. Other than that, crash map 522 on this Thursday morning is nice and clear despite some fog out west. Seeing no issues closer into the downtown area. Nikki D this morning. Not as foggy as we saw yesterday's start, but we still have some here on our big picture map, as Nikki D and Leland have been saying this morning. Really, thankfully, not impacting those commutes too much. Still have just a little bit of a backup here going to get to on 24 from a disabled car, but wanted to kind of show you from my perspective what I saw coming in this morning. 65 at Harding, a little bit of just haziness kind of coming out of the neighborhoods, getting on the interstate, but yesterday compared to that, it was just so dense yesterday. We saw a number of issues because of it. Right now, it has been nice and slow, and hopefully it stays that way. We did have a disabled semi on 24 near Old Hickory Boulevard this morning. That has since cleared, but because they had everything down to one lane, right here 24 at Sam Ridley is still very backed up. Murfreesboro Pike going to be your best bet coming in this morning if you are headed out right now. We'll continue to keep you updated on those drive times, but about an hour in from Murfreesboro. The traffic report is brought to you by Tennessee Homebuyers. They were holding out hope for quite a few years there, but of course looking for another location, so hopefully can bring some good news there too, because a lot of people did love that spot. Stop, start, go traffic signals all in the green this morning, although we still do have that slowdown on 24 because of its disabled semi that was there earlier this morning, just caused a lot of congestion. Wanted to show you what the north side of town looked like this morning if you are coming in from 24 or 65 near that junction. It is slow, just a lot of congestion out here. Thankfully, it has been so far crash-free out there. Just more people getting back to that routine this weekend on the road. 15 from Millersville, 35 in from White House this morning. Really no big slowdowns there. Have noticed a lot of people going into B&A this morning. This top lane is the one going into Nashville International. Nothing major going on. Maybe just a lot of people taking a long weekend trip out. But guys, we've already heard from Sky 5. They're holding off for just a bit because it is kind of foggy out there in some areas. What are we expecting to see the rest of the morning? Drivers, all that congestion that we were seeing from the disabled semi has since cleared. 24 is moving just fine now, and those drive times are reflecting that. About 38 minutes in from Murfreesboro. Nikki D.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Already, it is a change of the food pyramid.
It is, and it's going to change how lunches at schools are being served, and possibly even SNAP benefits.
Yeah.
Hard to think back to school lunches of what in the world we were eating years and years ago.
It just keeps changing. Well,
Yes.
glad you're with us this morning. I'm, of course, Nick Barris. Good to have you with us.
I'm Amelia Young.
And I'm Jennifer Krause, and you know, it's a crazy day of weather.
Yeah.
All kinds of changes, guys. We're starting out with
Disabled, really closing down everything but one lane, that left lane, which caused a lot of congestion. That cleared, but now we've got just all that commuter congestion back here. So here's a look, 24 at Waldron Road. If you're coming in from Rutherford County, going to pass through this area. Those drive times for you, 35 minutes in from Smyrna, 45 from Murfreesboro this morning. It's good work.
Try getting a tea time right now with this weather.
Oh.
I mean, people are golfing when they normally can't.
I mean, they have so much flexibility. You know, this time last year, we were forecasting snow at this moment in time.
God, yes.
And of course, that's not in
Every single morning. Any way that we can cut down on that congestion is a good thing. Of course, that Choice Lanes project still in the works to help folks out on 24. This morning, 24 from our stop so go traffic signals is in the yellow. Sky 5 actually, everyone else coming in from 24, so going to be watching those drive times for you if you're about to head out. Do you have a crash reported up here in the Old Hickory area, Old Hickory Boulevard and Monchannon Road? We actually had something up there yesterday, so it might just be proving to be a little bit more dangerous of an intersection, so please be careful if you are out there. Other than that, that crash map is clear. Just a lot of congestion along 24 this morning. Now I'll send it over to you, Nikki. There was actually westbound lanes over here. We had a crash reported. Haven't been able to spot anything yet from our T-Dot SmartWay cameras. And for what we can see right now, both east and westbound lanes having no issues moving through this morning. We do have a couple other crashes that have appeared on the map up Whites Creek Pike on the north side of town, just off of 24 East, somewhere around that ramp. And then also one over Old Hickory Boulevard and Monchannon Road. If you're coming in from the west or the south, nice clear for you. You can see all green over there. The Chef Report is brought to you by Twice Daily, but as far as visibility goes, a lot better than yesterday. Store, and it's the first of its kind. It's a romance bookstore.
Yeah, how about that? Just in time for Valentine's Day. Slow Burn Bookshop is opening in East Nashville, and that's where we find our Eric Pointer.
Open head coaching jobs. And when you look at them all, I mean, look, to be a head coach of an NFL team, I'll go to Baltimore right now.
one of the fastest growing cities ever.
A great choice.
No choice. When little, but you know, when you get older, you can decide. Also, little baby will definitely be in the
A lot of movies and TV shows are based on some really good books. And one of the most popular genres is romance.
And now Nashville has a brand new romance bookshop to discover the next great love story.
Eric Pointer is there at the Slow Man Who Died.
This is a book.
Yes.
This is not a commercial. No one's telling me to do this. It is so good. It is short stories.
And back then,
Does your mom still have it in her garage?
She's got someone. She's probably got. And I also had